Charlie Kirk did not deserve to be assassinated. But I'm overwhelmed seeing the flags of the United States of America at half-staff, calling this nation to honor and venerate a man who was an unapologetic racist and spent all of his life sowing seeds of division and hate into this land.
Assalamu alaikum, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching from. I got this video yesterday, and I just feel like bringing this video this morning for you guys, because the news we on right now is about Charlie Kirk, and we will continue listening to him. I pray and wish this is not the kind of mood I want to see the Muslims in. I'm not telling the Muslims what to do. I'm just shipping in advice, because as a spiritual woman that I am, I have seen things that you don't know. You understand? Allah is fighting the battle for you. You don't need to mourn Charlie Kirk, but you don't need to stand and talk this way. I'm not telling you to mourn him, but you don't need to stand this way. You don't need to show it this way. You understand? Let's continue listening to him.
And hearing people with selective rage who are mad about Charlie Kirk but didn't give a damn about Melissa Hortman and her husband when they were shot down in their home, tell me I ought to have compassion for the death of a man who had no respect for my own life. I am sorry, but there's nowhere in Bible where we are taught to honor evil. And how you die does not redeem how you lived. You do not become a hero in your death when you are a weapon of the enemy in your life. I can abhor the violence that took your life, but I don't have to celebrate how you chose to live.
Yeah, his name is Pastor Howard John Wesley. His name is Pastor Howard John Wesley. You see, like I said yesterday, Charlie was a teenager when he started talking, and some people used him to do a lot of bad things. But my happiness for him is that he found out the truth. He noticed he was used. You know, having said that, I'm not telling the Muslims to mourn him. But don't stand like these people. Most of the Christians always dance on the grave of their enemies. You see what you just watched now, the display and the clapping and everything. If your government said they reduced the flag to half-mast, you don't need to say anything. Don't go on social media and say anything. Don't go inside the mosques and say anything. There's nobody in their right senses that will support what is going on in the world today, especially in Gaza. My happiness for Charlie is that he realized that he was used. Said, they don't use me, and he was struggling. Only that because his voice was louder, they cannot contend with that. They cannot contend with his voice. You understand? I'm not telling you to mourn him. You don't mourn him. But I don't want to see Muslims taking this kind of position that you just watched now. I don't want to see Muslims taking this kind of position, standing with this kind of position. If your government say bring the flag down, bring the flag down, sit in the house. Allah is fighting your battle. And there's victory at the end of the loop, at the end of all this. The only thing that can delay that victory is if the Muslims start behaving like these guys. I will see you on my next video. Thank you.